Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to do an ABX guide for Apocalypse, who is the meta for Combat Villain Day. Now, I was actually kind of hoping that we would have Carnage, but it doesn't look like that we have Carnage. There was a while back there in the APK, in World Boss, Carnage was actually a requirement in Null, but they changed it and put someone else in there. I can't remember who it was, but I guess we're not getting Carnage or Tier 3 Carnage or anything for Carnage, which is quite a bum deal. That really sucks, honestly. Like, this update has been pretty terrible, except for Null, the World Boss, except for the uniforms with Gwenum and Venom. But, you know, the trash CTP system and the card system has pretty much ruined it and really just ruined the symbiotes. You know, unfortunately, every time somebody's going to be thinking about the symbiote update, this is probably the first thing they're going to think about is the reforging system and the card system, which sucks. It's a real terrible shame that we all waited and waited, and yeah, Netmarble threw this at us. But then they don't even give us Carnage. Now, they still could, but I mean, at this point, it doesn't look like we're going to get him. It doesn't look like he's going to get anything, which is a missed opportunity, in my opinion. They could have at least done that. Shed a more positive light on the update. You know, even though he is a paywall, people can get him from the story mode. It is possible. But that is a real bummer. As far as the team that you're going to use, it's going to be Apocalypse, Abomination, and Taskmaster. You want to use Abomination for this 60% increase of all attack. And just something to note, you could actually use Hulk, which is pretty cool because this is burn season. And Hulk has burn on his damn force skill. And this is burn damage that is every 1 second for 5 seconds. So every time the beast gets ready to roar, you can just do the force skill and you're good to go. Yeah, it's the only skill that has burn, but you can cancel the beast roar with Hulk. So he's a much cheaper option than Apocalypse. And you can get Abomination from Danger Room. It is possible to get them from Danger Room. This is one of the good things that Netmarble has done. They put all these characters in Danger Room, which is pretty cool. All these Crystal Wall characters here. So that's pretty cool. That's actually a good thing. So it is possible to get them. And plus, if you're using Hulk, he will actually benefit from this passive, which gives you the chain hit damage, gives you the increased damage dealt to supervillains and superheroes. Supervillains in this case, since the Beast is considered a supervillain. But Apocalypse is the Kingdom Come. He is the meta for today. And you want to use Taskmaster for his, well, actually, you want to have this uniform. So you get this increased damage dealt to super villains. And for Apocalypse, I have 66,000 energy attack. That's with the attack leadership from Abomination. He has 128 attack speed, 49 crit rate, 187 critical damage. Not the best stats. He has max ignore defense, max skill cooldown. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Odin's Blessings. And his energy attack Urus are just 5-star. I really need to bump this up, honestly, because then I could probably hit that cap. Because right now it's very difficult for me to hit the cap unless I play it 20 million different times, which I'm not going to do. So I really should do that. But really, since the update, I've just haven't really been too motivated, to be perfectly honest. And Apocalypse is pretty awesome because he has the burn on his tier 3. And of course, he's got paralyzed in his tier 3 too, which is good for the paralyzed season. And he also has burn on his 4th skill. So you can use the 4th skill in the tier 3. Now, the thing about the 4th skill in the tier 3 is the 4th skill, when you hit it, the burn comes, but you want to do this skill right when the beast, like, he'll jump in the center of the screen, he'll take a step back, and then you want to hit the 4th skill. If you do it too early, you won't get it. You won't cancel the beast roar. As far as the tier 3, we'll just wait. Let all these things die down. Okay, now we'll hit the tier 3. Now, if you notice, there's no burn. Burn comes. There it is. Burn comes like in the center or like in the middle or towards the end of the animation. So if you're going to use the tier 3 to cancel the beast roar, you need to hit that tier 3 as soon as that beast jumps in the center. As soon as you can hit that tier 3, you want to hit it. Whereas with the force skill, you just want to wait for the beast to jump in the center and then take a step back. You'll see what I'm talking about. He has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set, and he's rocking the CTP of Judgment. And this is something I love about Apocalypse, especially just like Ghost Rider, that you don't need a rage. Apocalypse can cap out the score. He absolutely can. I'm not going to, because I'm not going to play it 20 million times trying to do it. Because I just, honestly, guys, I'm not really that motivated to try to do it. But, we were able to break over 6 million. That was good enough for me. I was happy with it. And he has a mythic uniform. Uniform options, you got some dodge here. That's not really helping. Energy attack's good with Doctor Strange. Wasp here. Really, if I change this option and change it to ignore defense, I could change one of my other stats for Apocalypse and actually increase his, maybe one of his stats. Like crit rate or critical damage. He gets dodge here, and then he gets critical damage from a maxed out uniform. From Miles, it sucks that this is a paywall uniform, but it is what it is. And in ABX, you got some options. Actually, Taskmaster has burn also. You got Colossus, who also has burn. Minerva, she also has burn in her kit as well. Well, you can't see it here, but she does have burn. I mean, all these characters that are recommended they're going to have burn. But this is the Omega team right here. If you want to get the best score possible, I'd say second would probably be Hulk. Well, no, I'm sorry, Namor. Namor would absolutely be amazing for this because he also has burn. Do I got the hero uniform on him? Oh, no, he doesn't. No, there's no burn at all. That's kind of weird, actually. That's kind of weird he doesn't have burn. He has flame, but no burn. That's crazy. Why doesn't Namor have burn? That is wacky as hell. Wacky as hell. So I guess this was their way of making Apocalypse more relevant, but you can still use Namor. You're still going to have Taskmaster on the team. You can use Taskmaster to cancel the Beast Roar because he has burn. Just switch between him and Namor if you're using Namor. But because you won't have to switch, because you can keep Apocalypse in there the whole time, and honestly, most players are just going to have more energy attack than physical attack, I really think Apocalypse is just really the way to go. Plus, he's free to play versus Namor, who isn't. Although a lot of people would have Namor. I also want to give a big thank you to all of you that have been supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and for supporting my decision for dropping out of the Star Agent program. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. You guys rock. So let's jump into the action and let's rock and roll. So this isn't an optimal run by any means. I only did this like 3 times. All I wanted to do is show you guys how to cancel the Beast Roar with Apocalypse, and that's pretty much it. But the rotation is 3, cancel 4, cancel 5. When the X shows up from the 5th skill, showing that he's in his iframe, then you want to hit your 2 and then your 1. And then it's 3, cancel 4, cancel 5. When the X shows up from the 5th skill, hit your tier 3. Let the ball show up from the tier 3 and then go back into your original rotation. 3, cancel 4, cancel 5, X shows up, hit the tier 3. When the ball shows up, go in my 2, my 1. And then 3, cancel 4, cancel 5. Really, there's a damage proc on that tier 3. Really, if I might just let that tier 3 play out a little bit longer, that might be better instead of canceling into that 2 and that 1. There you go. Now watch. The beast is going to take a step back. And there I hit the 4th skill. Actually, right before he took a step back, just right before it, I hit that 4th skill. And boom shakalaka. Now, Apocalypse really is the Kingdom Come. It's a real shame. I really was hoping that I'd be talking about Carnage on this day. I thought for sure that he was going to get some love. I mean, he still might, but it's not looking very good right now for him, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if Netmarble got scared, or maybe they was going to introduce some other paywall bull crap that involved him. Maybe they were going to make us buy a stupid paywall uniform. Who knows what they were going to do? It's hard telling. Okay, so I used my 4th skill. I can't cancel Beast Roar with it. So I just hit that tier 3. And pretty much the Beast, whenever he jumps in the center screen, he did a little jump, and I hit the tier 3 right when he did that jump. It takes a little bit for the burn to engage, to take effect from the tier 3, so you want to hit it early. Now my rotation is kind of off a little bit. Where it's kind of wacky right now because where the proc landed. So I kind of had to change up shop a little bit. So that's another reason I say this is not an optimal run by any means. It could have been better. It really could have. But, you know, getting over 6 million is fine with me. I'm happy with it. It's good enough for me. Now he's going to jump. There we go. He's going to take a step back. And right before he takes a step back, we hit the 4th skill. And boom. He's really easy to cancel the Beast Roar, honestly, guys. Pretty simple. Apocalypse does it really easy, and Hulk is going to be really good for this too. If you don't have Apocalypse, Hulk will cancel the Beast Roar, no problem. Even if he's tier 2 and you got that uniform, the Immortal Hulk uniform, he'll be real easy to do this with. Okay, come on. And boom. So over 6 million, definitely could have done better than this. I mean, in all honesty, with my build, I probably could hit 7 million if I played it enough times. But I'm just not going to do that. Just don't feel that motivated, to be perfectly honest. Plus, I'm in a hurry and I'm always busy. And hopefully this will help some of you out there as far as canceling the Beast Roar with the burn effect from Apocalypse. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.